For more on Cybersecurity Awareness Month, let's speak with the Director of Training and Education, Cybersecurity Experts Association of Nigeria, Ololade Bakare. He joins us from England. Thank you for joining us on TVC News.
All right, thank you very much for having me. I'm really glad to be on the show.
Now, the theme for this year is Have You Been Hacked? And one would like to understand what constitutes for a cybersecurity risk, such that you are exposed to being hacked.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Just like you mentioned, October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, where it's dedicated to the stakeholders within this cyberspace to ensure that they are protected from cyber threats, and also they stay ahead of the threats within the cybersecurity landscape. This year's Cybersecurity Awareness Month theme is focused on the people's side of cybersecurity. Just like you have explained, it's about see yourself in cyber, ensuring that the people who are the critical component of cybersecurity, the people that are the critical component of the cybersecurity space. I also wanted to realize that these people that are involved in all of these are critical, because cybersecurity is beyond a technology issue. It's a business issue. Cybersecurity must be aligned strategically with the business. It's really very important. And that's the point we're trying to communicate in this month.
Right. So what constitutes a risk for persons who perhaps are running small businesses? How do they get opened up to being hacked?
Okay. Thank you very much. What constitutes risk for people that are in businesses, whether you are a consumer or you are a service provider, the fundamental thing that is clear is you must protect your identity. You must protect identity to ensure that you give value to your customer, because every business exists to give value to their stakeholders. So the point is not about technology, it's about the people that are managing the system. It's about culture, it's about ethics, it's about behavior, ensuring that you put policies in place, you put processes in place to ensure that you are protected against this threat. One of the critical risks that we face today is what online identity theft, where people take up our identity, whether via our email or social media platforms.
So if we are to put in policies in place, where do you think we can improve upon as a country and even as individuals?
Okay, thank you very much. The fund, like I said, it's a business issue, and it starts from a strategy, ensuring that you put a culture in place. You must have your process, you must put your policies and procedures in place. You must ensure you train your people to ensure that, because it's the same people, whether it's the same people that will manage the systems that you put in place, whether you put a firewall in place or any forms of protection mechanism in place, is the same people that will manage it. So the emphasis is not on technology, the emphasis is on training your people. So it's on people, skills, and competency. So as a country, as a nation, we must show leadership by ensuring that we assign responsibilities. Someone must be in charge of cybersecurity to coordinate this effort from start to end, to ensure that these threats that we're talking about are mitigated. For example, the online identity theft, it could also come as a result of the data loss. So as a nation, as a people, as a country, we need to ensure that we build culture, we build ethics, we build behavior to ensure that we stay ahead of these threats. So for example, Nigeria as a country needs a coordinating body. I'm aware that Nigeria, we have signed this into law, but it's yet to be implemented. The National Cybersecurity Coordination Center must have a head who will coordinate the cybersecurity efforts along all various fronts.
All right. We'll have to leave the conversation here now, but thank you.
But before we go, there's something that is critical I would like to stress and I would like to talk about.
Our time
like I said,
is out.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for having me.
Director of Training and Education, Cybersecurity Experts Association of Nigeria, Ololade Bakare. Thank you for your time.